What's going on YouTube? This is Darklight. We're coming at you with another Q&A video, and guys, over the last week I've been so inspired and pumped up to be doing what I do, to creating content and bringing that content to you guys, to interacting with you guys, my awesome fans, my awesome viewers. I've been so inspired to be doing what I do, and a lot of that has to do with Gary Vaynerchuk. And if you have not seen Gary Vaynerchuk or heard of him at all, I really highly recommend you go check out his YouTube channel if you are interested in starting your own business, if you're a young entrepreneur or potential young entrepreneur, or you want to start your own YouTube channel, or really if you want to make a living doing what you love. I highly recommend you check him out because he is so inspiring. He's very down to earth, but he doesn't like talk down to you or anything. He tries his best to bring people up and to follow their dreams, and he just is so inspiring. I will leave a link down in the description below so you guys can check his channel out. I really highly recommend it. He gives a lot of great advice that I'm trying to take in as much as I can and follow as best as I can. So as a result, what you're going to see is me giving 1,000% more than I was. I'm going to be trying to get on top of being on social media a lot more, doing a lot more tweeting, a lot more Instagramming. That's another thing I talked to you guys about. I actually have an Instagram, which I'm going to leave a link also to down in the description of all my videos henceforth, so that way you guys can connect with me on there. So I have an Instagram. I'm going to try to be really active on that. You know, I have my Facebook account, which is under my actual name because I can't put Darklight Dreamer as my name on there. I want to make a page after a little while, and also make that be more active in keeping my page updated. I actually made a page, but I need to update it and actually be active in putting stuff on there. But I plan on being a lot more active in social media, trying to connect with more people, trying to put a lot more work into my videos. And speaking of putting work into my videos, I've actually, if you guys saw, I put out my first 2 episodes this week of Outlast 2. And in doing so, I'm trying a lot of awesome things with my video editing. So hopefully it's more entertaining for you guys. I would really love to hear your feedback on those videos. If you guys found my editing work to make my videos more entertaining, please let me know. I really could use the feedback. Or if you think I could do something just a little bit differently, or something else I could do to add to the entertainment value of my videos, to add a level of professionalism to my videos, let me know, and I will totally try to integrate that into my videos in the future. Lately, I've also been really into the idea of doing some vlogging, doing some Facebook Live time, or Instagram Live, or any of those kinds of outlets for me to just turn on a camera and talk to you guys about whatever I'm thinking about at the time, a certain topic. I don't have the equipment, or not have the equipment, but I don't have the time to be able to like sit down with my computer and live stream with you guys, but just to be able to turn my phone on and sit and talk to you guys about what I think, like the stereotypes of video games and the stigma, that's the word I was looking for, the stigma of video games in society, why we have those stigmas, me not understanding why it's okay for somebody to be into football and TV and movies and not into video games as an adult. I don't really understand that, and if I just have a thought like that, I could just turn my phone on, go Facebook Live, and just go off on a rant and talk about why I don't understand why that is, thinking about it logically. I can interact with you guys and just talk to you guys about just any random thing. I can interact with you. You could ask me questions live and stuff like that. I think it'd be a great way to be able to connect with you guys and possibly bring in some more audience. So let me know what you guys think about that idea. Now, before I get into the questions, I just wanted to take a minute to give some love to my awesome patrons. You guys rock. You guys are the absolute best, and you guys are really keeping me afloat on this channel, helping me out with some of the costs of the channel and all. So thank you guys so much. You guys are the absolute best. I want to give some love to Wolf Brother Mythos over at the channel Frost and Fist. I want to give some love to Monica over at Monica's Portraits, Alonzo over at Alonzo the Gamer, Richard over at the channel The Nerd Life, and one awesome anonymous patron. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. And if you guys have not checked out my Patreon page already, it's in the description of all of my videos, and I could really use your support. Even just so little as $1 a month would really help out the channel. So I really appreciate you guys taking the time to check that page out. Alright, and I think that's all the things that I have to catch you guys up on for the last couple of weeks, but you guys aren't here for that. What you guys are here for is to hear some of the answers I have to some of the questions that you guys asked me in the Q&A Friday video that I posted up the week before last. So let's get right into it. Corn Puff says, sounds like you did exactly what you needed to during your time off. I really did. Thank you so much. She says, that's so neat that you enjoy shooting. I have a 9 myself and it's my preferred as well. That is so awesome. If you ever decide to do some vlogging, I would love to see you shooting at some point. I know that sometimes you record whenever you go racing, but you get around the world, or not around the world, but around the US so much, and you do so many cool events and stuff like that. I would really love to see you do more vlogging, either on YouTube or some other social media medium. I think you lead such an interesting shooting life, and I would love to get more glimpses of your life. So if you ever decide to go shooting again, I think it would be really cool to see a video of you shooting and to see your groupings and all that, kind of chronicle your adventure there. So anyway, something to consider. Thank you very much. She says, I'll have to check out the video you mentioned in my question, but it's quite possible I'm blind and just didn't see it in the description. Yeah, definitely. I completely forgot when I first posted up the Q&A Friday video the week before last. I forgot to put every link I said I'm going to leave a link down in the description below. Didn't show up in the description below for like 2 weeks. And that was just because I completely forgot about it. I'm so sorry about that, guys. But they're there now. So if you guys looked at it like 2 days after I posted it up, they actually had the links on there. So I'm really sorry about that, guys. She says, your compliments made my week. Seriously, you made me smile. You definitely deserve all the awesome attention. I hope you continue to grow. She says, thank you. I have so much fun, and I'm glad it shows. It really does. It really does. I love seeing you smile in your videos, and your awesome, bright personality, just like it's contagious. It's contagious. Even if I'm like kind of start watching your video in kind of a crappy mood, your positive personality just kind of like it makes me feel happy to watch your videos. So thank you very much for your comment, Corn Puff. James says, a tips and tricks video on Persona 5 would be very helpful, as I'm newish to the Persona series, so yes please. I definitely want to do some recording on some tips and tricks videos. I just haven't found time to record some of those yet. I have some ideas in my head though, so those are coming up soon, I promise you. He says, oh, I'm finally getting the game, so yeah, I'm excited. Oh, and looking forward to Outlast 2. I'm excited for you to get Persona 5, man. It's such a great game, and right now in my Let's Play series, we're just touching the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more to the game that we haven't gotten into in the Let's Play yet, and I think we're like 5 hours into the game in the Let's Play? Probably more like 4, but still, we're quite a bit into the Let's Play, and we still have barely gotten into the game. There's so much to the game, guys. You have no idea. It says, anyway, my question for next time is, since we're coming up to summertime, what is your favorite flavor of ice cream? I have to say that my #1 favorite flavor of ice cream has to be strawberry. I've absolutely loved strawberry ice cream for the longest time. And I also really love, like, not just chocolate, but I love Rocky Road, and I love chocolate chip cookie dough. Those are 2 of my other favorites. I like a lot of different kinds of ice cream, but my go-to that I always come back to is strawberry ice cream, especially from the Cold Stone Creamery. I don't know why I was having trouble thinking of the name of that place, but yeah, anywhere I can get a great strawberry ice cream that has like real strawberry in it, not just strawberry flavoring, I'm down for that. It's definitely my favorite. So thank you very much for your question, James. I really appreciate it. Rainbow Kiwibo says, great Q&A, my bro. Thank you very much, Kiwi. I really appreciate it. She says, question, if you could repaint a doll, what doll would you repaint, and what would you repaint it as, and why? Stay awesome, my friend. I don't really know a lot about the different kinds of dolls that are out there, because it's just not something that I'm really into. But dolls, massive quotes. That's gonna be new Darklight Dreamer thing, guys. This is air quotes, and this is massive quotes. So, the only dolls I really look at are, like, anime, like, PVC figures. Like, instead of, like, traditional dolls that you'd play with, you know, they're, like, the display piece ones. But I would definitely consider looking at some of the PVC figures for some of my favorite anime characters and just customizing them. Not completely changing them from one thing to the next, probably, but just completely just customizing the look of that particular character. So that would be my answer, since that's as much as I know about the doll world. So thank you very much for your question, Kiwi. Aiden from Blue Couch Productions says, love the answers and the video. Thank you very much for taking time to watch these, Aiden. I'm really glad that you're enjoying these. He says, my question for next time is, what content creators inspire you to do bigger and brighter things? Can't wait for a response. I definitely have a few different YouTubers that inspire me to do my best on YouTube every single day. I'm definitely going to say that the first YouTuber that comes to mind when I think of YouTubers that inspire me has to be Markiplier. As a matter of fact, this channel probably would not even exist if it weren't for Markiplier's influence. I've been watching him for years now, and he's just such a great entertainer, and he's not only just a great entertainer, he's such a great dude. As you guys know, I grew up with a lot of anxiety and depression, and a lot of videos that Markiplier makes, he really connects with his audience and tries his best to uplift them, telling them that they are important no matter what anybody tells them, that they can do whatever they want to do. He sends so many positive messages in his videos, and you can tell that he really means it. He's not just regurgitating somebody else's words. He really cares about people, and it really shows. So that's definitely somebody that inspires me every single day to do my absolute best on YouTube. The second YouTuber I'm going to mention is definitely Boogie2988, and that's because he could really connect with with his backstory on a personal level. He also grew up with a lot of abuse in his life, grew up with a lot of anxiety and depression. He overcame all of those and became the person that he is today. And he's such a genuine person. He's not afraid to put his story out there for people to see. And honestly, I see a lot of myself in Boogie 2988, and I really hope that one day I can aspire to be just like him and overcome all the adversity that he's had to overcome in his life. Thirdly, as I mentioned earlier, Gary Vaynerchuk recently has been a huge inspiration to me and has really gotten me motivated to creating the best content that I could create every single day. So thank you very much for your question, Aiden. I think those are definitely going to be my answers. Wolf Brother Mythos from over at the channel Frost and Fist says, another fantastic episode, my brother. As always, I love catching up on these. Thanks for the shout, my brother. It's always great hanging out with you. Thank you very much, man. I'm really glad that you're enjoying watching these. And that's really the reason that I like making these, is because I get to engage with you guys and interact with you guys, and I really feel like it's some time I get to spend hanging out with you guys. So yeah, thank you very much for your comment, man. I really appreciate it. Richard over at the Nerd Life says, breaks are so good. Yes, they are. They really are. Ava said, y'all are twinsies. She loves The Last Unicorn. It's definitely one of my favorite movies, bar none. I've watched it probably a good 100 times during my life. And it's got a lot of good morals, a lot of good music. I've memorized a lot of the songs in the movie. And if you've never read the book of The Last Unicorn by Peter Beagle, it's also really good. So I highly recommend it. Go check that out. Idic Beer 40K says, nice video, pal. Thank you very much, man. I'm really glad that you're enjoying these. He says, I remember the old Olympic games I used to play. They were good, but always broke the joystick. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, those Olympic games were like really crazy on how you had to work the joystick, and yeah, I could definitely see how you could break those though. He says, what is your favorite biscuit and do you like to dunk them? I have a few favorite types of cookies. I'm assuming by biscuit that's what you mean is cookies, because here in America we call biscuits like the buttery things that you eat with breakfast down in the South. But for my favorite cookies are definitely, I love Oreos, and if I'm eating an Oreo, I definitely do like to dunk the Oreos. Oreos and milk are so great together. I also love pecan sandies. They're another one of my favorite types of cookies. Every year I make these Russian tea cookies, they come out great every year. They're definitely one of my favorites. I don't dunk those or shortbread cookies just because they're such a soft cookie. I think they just basically disintegrate, but I like to have a glass of milk on hand. I'm also a huge fan of Thin Mints. Thin Mints. I actually buy at least 2 or 3 boxes of Thin Mints every single year without fail whenever it's Girl Scout cookie time. I think I still have some stashed around that I'm going to get myself into in the near future too. And I do actually like to dunk those. I think Thin Mints are great dunked into milk. So thank you very much for your question, Nick. Alright, I think that's all the questions that you guys have for me this week. There really weren't that many questions this week, so if you guys have any more questions for me, please do me a huge favor and drop those questions down in the comment section below, and I'll get to answering those questions in the next Q&A Friday video. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do me a huge favor, that thumbs up button down below. It really and truly means a lot more to me than you guys know. If you ever drop some comments too, even if not questions, I love hearing from you guys. I just love chatting with you guys. It really and truly makes my day. And if you haven't that subscribe button yet, you guys know that I would love to have you guys as a member of the Darklight family, and I hope that we'll continue this YouTube journey together again very soon. Until then, may your dreams like your darkest hour, and I'll see you next time.